Good day, viewers. It's always a pleasure coming around to you. My name is Dr. Godwin Abiodun Oyefeso, board member, U.S. African Trade Commission, Atlanta, Georgia, member, Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce, Belgium Chamber of Commerce, Netherlands Business Link. I'm a former vice chairman, Export Group, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. You are welcome to our Export Television, where we tell you what to export, where to export, when to export, and how to make money. And if you need to know that a source of wealth actually resides in export, and I'm encouraging you to give it a bite. You will never regret going into export. Today our emphasis is a bit, we shift our emphasis to something food items. Why are we talking about food items? Reason is that it is usually easy to do, and you can be doing it on weekly or monthly basis. And that is, and apart from that, you also go the aspect of a unit, product. You can do 10, 20, 50, 100, and when you sell some of these units abroad, we make good money. And that's why we are focusing our attention today on export of chin-chin. Export of chin-chin. Now, what is chin-chin? Chin-chin are basically snacks, okay, made with some basic ingredients such as wheat flour, sugar, then mixing them together, you fry them. But there's an angle I would like to focus on this media, which is, an aspect which is very, very, very important that actually we need to focus on. The aspect is that we need to add value. Now, you can't do big, beautiful, some of these chin-chin better than European because that's where it came from. But your added value added is what makes this product exportable. And what are we going to do? Value added, okay? Now, this is an example of a chin-chin, okay, in a plastic, and this is also an example of a chin-chin in a pouch, okay, which also you can export. So these are various ways by which you can actually export either here or here. Either of the way will be good to go, So, but when the aspect of actually having value is for you to call it chocolate chin-chin. Okay, how do you do that? That is during the time you are mixing this particular ingredient, that is the flour, the baking powder, and some other ingredients like sugar and every other thing, you add a bit of grounded cocoa to it. That makes it to be chocolate chin-chin. This is what is in high demand in the international market, chocolate chin-chin, okay? Just add value. Then apart from that, you can say fortify with ginger, okay? Or that is chocolate chin-chin, okay? Or chin-chin fortify with ginger or fortify with garlic, okay? Don't add all together. Make it separate. That is either ginger or garlic or turmeric, okay? All this basically, the reason why people buy this is because of the derivative, that is what it gives to the body. And that's the angle we are looking for to actually enter the international market. Now, so the question now is this. We've been able to identify what we are going to export. The question is that who are the foreign buyers? Okay, who buys them? Now, the biggest market for chin-chin, that is here or in my right hand side here, either in a pack like this, is basically US, UK, and Canada. The question is why? Because we have a lot of African, African or American in diaspora in these countries. Nigerians and most Africans reside in these places, so and they tend to buy this. So you have a big market going into this particular exportation of chin-chin. Now, the second thing is that you want to ask yourself, what is now the price? For example, this is actually a 70 kg. Right now, as I'm talking now, this 70 kg in Nigeria is actually sold for between 200 naira to 500 naira. Okay, if it's not, because it is branded, okay, and you use a pouch for it, that is, you can take a little of it, and at the end of the day, okay, take a little of the chin-chin, okay, like this. You can see now. Then you pull them back, and you close it. It is what's called a pouch, which is also beautiful. Write the name of the company and put the chin-chin. Okay, now the good thing about this is that once this is done, it becomes, used the pouch. This goes for about 500 naira, okay? But if it's not used, it's about 200 naira. Now, this is more of a bigger pipe. This is more than if 70 kg, okay? It's about almost 150 to 150 kg. Now, this in the international market actually is sold for $2. $2 in the international market, while this go for $5. Now, if you look at the return on investment on this aspect, you are making nothing less than 55% return on investment on your investment. While this, you'll be making nothing less than 65% return on investment. That's a good business any day. So I want to encourage you to go into this aspect of chin-chin export, that is the non-oil product that you can export out of Nigeria and any other countries. But there are some important things I need to point out in this video, which I think is very crucial in getting your product to America. Now, for you to export chin-chin to America, that, like I told you, chocolate chin-chin, which can be fortified with ginger or garlic or turmeric, Remember, separated. Don't add everything together. Okay, that will be too pepperish. Okay, or chili pepper. Either of these. Now, there's some important things that when you're exporting to US, this product must have an FDA number. So there's going to be an FDA number written on it. Okay, but for you who want to get an FDA certification, please, you can contact us. The number will be shown on the screen. You can contact us to help you to get an FDA certification number so that you can put it on your product. Number two things that you must put in place also is this. Now, at the back of the product, very important is what they call nutritional fat analysis. This. Please make sure on any food items, especially when you're exporting chin-chin, everything should be stated. Okay. And another thing is that you must put the barcode of the product, which is called traceability, must also be part of the product. These two things, the barcode and nutritional fat analysis, are very essential for a buyer to consider you to buy from this product. Like I said earlier on, this is a very good product. You know, they usually, I exported fresh, okay? And you also need to write the expiring date on the product. Now, for example, you look at this product, it's written FDA, it's written approved, FDA approved. So this will go a long way to make a lot of buyers buy this product from you. And I want to believe that you have a very wonderful time. Just a short time, but I want to tell you, there's anything you need to do to make more money, more wealth, go into non-oil exports. And exportation of this product will give you a top notch in the market. It's always a wonderful time talking to you. We'll meet next time on the Export Television. Like I said, for you to get more of our notification, you need to get more of our new product. You need to subscribe. Please kindly subscribe. A press button will be there. Just press the notification button so I can be getting regularly our product. And I can tell you also that if you have any challenge, go into this thing. All you need to do is to contact me. I remain yours again, Dr. Godwin Abiodun Oyefeso. Till we meet again, it's a pleasure ever coming on to you. Thank you. God bless you.